8.1 billion. That's how many people are alive today. It's estimated that around 107 billion people have lived and died throughout the course of human history and human existence. And I say these numbers and they matter because, well, according to Dr. Bisnow, there's a 1 in 400 trillion% chance that you would be born with the characteristics that you have, the traits that you have, the parents that you had or have, and the places you grew up, the people you grew up with, an amalgam of all of the experiences that you have had. That's a 1 in 400 trillion chance. That's a lot of zeros. And the question I have for you is the question I've had for me. What have you done to justify your 1 in 400 trillion chance of existence? What value do you bring to the table? Or what value are you? So the question is, when you walk into a room, what value do you add to that room, if that makes sense? The question really is, in the relationships that you have, your colleagues, casual acquaintances, your partner maybe, if at any one point you were asked, of what benefit are you to me? What do you bring to the table? What do you add to my life? Could you amply respond to that and justify your inclusion? And that's the question I've had for myself for so long. It's a difficult one, I know, speaking from experience. And my uncle is so often fond of saying that excellence is an ongoing process. So it's not something that we just arrive upon. You chip at it. Day after day after day, you work at it. In our family, there's a saying, Pashoma ne pashoma, all in God's time. So the steps you take don't have to be big, but they do have to lead you in the right direction. Because you can't get there in just one day of work. You can't get mad develop biceps in like one day of exercise. What processes, what actions, what traits, what habits have you built in your life, have you put in your life to the effect of this process? The question I'm really asking is, what have you done to find, nurture, and grow the value within you? To bring it to fruition, to bring it to maturity, or close to it. We often give away for free what you perceive as of no value or of little value. And more often than not, it's not because that thing is invaluable or it isn't important, but we don't really know its true value. So we throw the bathwater out with the baby, so to speak. And I think that's really because we're so often focused on like the one. This mostly fictional, ideological person that we have in our head who will satisfy us sexually and vibe with us spiritually, like on that deep level, and that same person who will meet us like halfway emotionally, like no one else could. And that's all well and good and all, but we rarely do stop to think, if this person is so great, why would they want to be with you? Why would they want to be with me? We're always trying to figure out, what can this person bring to me? What can you bring to them? And I know this because I feel like I found someone like that in my life. After seeing how great this person is, how attractive she is, and how ideologically perfect she is, I then asked myself this question. If this person is so great, why would they want to be with me? And I don't say this in a self-deprecating way, like looking down on myself or anything like that, but genuinely introspecting and self-evaluating and figuring out, okay, I have successfully found out what this person brings to my life. What do I bring to theirs? And I feel like that's a really important question that most of us skim over. Now the problem is that you have to realize, try as you might, you can't pour out of a cup that which was never in the cup to begin with. So if you take an empty cup that has no water in it, and you try to pour water out of it, you're not going to get anything coming out of it because you never put water in it. If you don't do the work to heal from your past hurts, to deal with your issues, to build yourself, to grow the value within you, it is never going to be there. And you can't pass that on to someone else. You can't give that value to someone else because you don't have it to begin with. And the task for me and the challenge for you is to find, nurture, and grow that value, to be all that you were made to be, so to speak. Good luck. Thanks for watching. Peace.